day, Madam Kat. How are you? And everyone that will be watching this video after today. This video is made mostly for those in Kenya. For those in Kenya, given our geographical differences, we cannot keep repeating ourselves over and over. So we have to make this video so you could understand very well. So please, when you watch this video, if you're in Kenya and you're watching this video, when you watch this video, share with other persons, share with your other downline, share with your other prospects. So let's go straight into action. Now, what do we have here today? Now, my name is Paul, by the way. I'm the team leader for Hawa. So, Hawa Ghana, Hawa you, Hawa Kenya, Hawa Nigeria. I'm the team leader. And the person on the camera, it's Mr. Solomon. We call him Gampa. Yes, one of the leaders in Ghana as well. So, today we are looking at the Longrich platform properly in detail. So, we're going to take about maybe 40 minutes plus. All right, so where do we start from? Let's first start with the entry levels. You see, we have three things on the board: entry levels, types of orders, likewise types of income or bonuses, how we get paid on the Longrich platform. First of all, let's look at how do we start. So how do we start? It means that I love the business. I love the business. So since I love the business, I want to start the business. So how do I start? How do you start means that I'm going to take 5,000 Kenyan shilling. I'm going to purchase a package. A package called Student Combo. That costs 5,000 Kenyan shilling. For the 5,000 Kenyan shilling, I'm going to get specific products. And for that, I'm going to get 15 points. 15 points, otherwise called PVs. Or no, I want to start as a Q Silver partner, which is going to cost me 10,550 Kenyan shillings. I'm going to select my products. For the products that I select, I will get a total of 60 points. Okay, silver costs 19,600 Kenyan shilling. For that, you get 120 points. Okay, then gold costs 43,700 Kenyan shilling. For that, you get 240 points. Platinum costs 127,050 Kenyan shillings. For that, you get 720 points. Then a platinum VIP costs 292,700 Kenyan shillings. For that, you get 1,680 points. Now, if you notice, you realize that for each of the package, each of the entry levels, there are certain numbers attached to them, which we call percentage. Now, what that represents is that, what those percentage represent, the percentage you see here, what they represent is that what it simply means is that, let's say my name is Kat. My name is Kat. This is me today. I've become a partner. So maybe per adventure, I did the gold package. The gold package cost me 43,700 Kenyan shilling. So if I'm a gold partner, the percentages here, what it simply means is that if I'm a student combo partner, I'm going to be earning 8%. If I'm a Q Silver, 8%, silver 8%, gold 10%, platinum 12%, VIP 12%. 12% of what exactly? 12% of anything anybody under you buys. So let's say you have three different partners. Okay, we have three different partners. Now, these three partners here right now, because you are a gold partner, you are entitled to 10% of everything these guys are buying in points. What it means is that, let's say partner one, he also choose to become a partner with, let's say, 100 PVs or points. Partner two also choose to become a partner with, let's say, 200 PVs or points. Partner three choose to become a partner with 350 PVs or points. Now, how your entry level determines your income. Your entry level determines your income. So what Longrich says is that we are going to pay you 10% of these guys' PVs. So 10% of those guys' PVs will be calculated and paid to you, multiplied by 90 Kenyan shilling. Please take note that each one PV is equivalent to 90 Kenyan shillings. Okay, so you've understood the entry packages. So whatever the amount you spend for a particular entry package, be it student combo, silver, Q Silver, gold, up to VIP, you understand that the money you spend, you get products worth the package. Okay, you get products worth the package. The packages are not fixed except for only the student combo. Only the student combo, you cannot select. The packages are prefixed, meaning that you cannot select what comes in the combo. You cannot select it. But the other ones, you can select the products you need. Okay, you can select the products you need. Now we've looked at entry levels, meaning that how do I start the business? What is the cost of starting the business? What do I make anytime somebody buys? We've looked at those ones. Now let's also come and look at when you are buying. What are the different types or ways of buying? We call it types of orders. What are the different types or ways of buying? We call it types of orders. For the first time you are joining the business, we call that a first purchase order. Now, anytime you are coming back again, by default, in the whole world, if you don't tell anybody that the person you are buying from, the stockist you are buying from, if you don't tell the person the type of order you are coming to make, after the first purchase, everybody goes to the first time. So if you don't tell the stockist the type of order you are buying with or you are buying, they will always by default always give you upgrade order by default. Anywhere in the world, they will always give you upgrade order. But please take note that the essence of today's video is to make you understand that the money in Longrich is not in the upgrade order. You will hardly get this knowledge anywhere. They will tell you about the retail order, repeat order, the essence of doing it, the importance of doing it, but they will hardly teach it to you like I am coming to teach it to you today. So the money in Longrich is not in the upgrade order. So where is it? It is in the retail and the repeat order. So on our today's session, we're going to be focusing on these two, retail and repeat. Okay, that is the types of orders you have. So the first time you're coming, you do first purchase. The next time you're coming, if you don't tell the stockist what you want, they will always by default always be doing upgrade for you. But moving forward, the money is not in upgrade. The money is in retail and repeat. So our main focus is going to be there. So we've looked at how do I start, what are the type of orders. Now let's look at how do I make money. So types of income, types of way of making money in Longrich. There are 10 ways you make money from Longrich. 10 good ways. Number 1 to 5 is cash at hand. You call it pesa in Swahili. Pesa, cash at hand. That is the first one, fast start bonus, performance bonus, development bonus, leadership bonus, and retail order. Now, one company has 10 ways of paying you. The number 1 to 5, year up to here is all cash, pesa. Then we have incentives. Car incentive, house incentive, travel, education. Education has 2 in it. We have the first degree and your master's as well. Both of them, you go to USA or you go to China. Now let's look at them in detail. Please take note, I say that for the type of order you are doing, upgrade order is what they will do for you by default if you don't specify what you want. But that is not where the money is. The money is in the retail and the repeat. So meaning that the type of money you are going to earn is dependent on the type of order you are doing. So having that in mind, let's look at the orders in detail. But while we are looking at the orders in detail, please, I want you to take note that our main focus is going to be on the retail order bonus because that is where the money is. So it means that, take note, the type of order you are doing determines the type of money you are making. And I said the money is in the retail or the repeat order. So this is going to be our main focus. But before we go into that, let's look at the other ones in detail briefly first. Firstly, the fast start bonus. You see, in Kenya, if you do the 5,000 Kenyan shilling package, which is also called the student combo, what happens is that, let's say this is Madam Cat. Let's say Madam Cat has 1, 2, 3 persons under her. Okay, now what happens is that if Madam Cat account, she did the student combo, it's like saying you are a salary earner. As a salary earner, you cannot expect to get paid. A level 4 salary officer's salary if you are a level 3 officer. What it simply means is that now if Madam Cat herself is a registered partner, if at all she's coming to the business, she needed to have done at least a student combo. Now, if she had done the student combo, which costs 5,000 Kenyan shilling, okay, now what it simply means is that if anybody or any of these people, any of them, anybody does the same student combo, Madam Cat will be earning 1,000 Kenyan shilling fast start. 1,000 Kenyan shilling fast start on them. So imagine if these three guys all lead the student combo, Madam Cat next week, Wednesday or Thursday, Madam Cat should have earned, let's say 3 persons, should have earned 3,000 Kenyan shilling directly to her bank account. If there were 10 persons, you can do the maths. If there were 40 persons, you can do the math. So that is number one, the fast start. But now let's look at another example. Let's say, please take notes. Take note, if peradventure I'm a bit too fast, kindly rewind the video, go back and get it properly. Don't just skip it. So let's look at an example. Let's say peradventure, maybe you have a partner who is doing silver combo. Okay? Or no, let's mention a random number. Forget about the entry packages there. They are not compulsory. Maybe you have somebody who is doing 20,000, who wants to become a partner with 20,000 Kenyan shilling. What you always have to do by default, what you always have to do is that, now these 20,000 Kenyan shillings, you have to make that account become activated. Okay, so what you always have to do is that you always remove 5,000 Kenyan shilling for the student combo. Let me call it SC combo pack. Let me call it that. You always have to remove 5,000 Kenyan shilling for that. So you'll be left with about I think 15,000 Kenyan shilling. Now these 15,000 Kenyan shillings you have, you now use it to purchase and select the products that you want. That way, anytime you activate 5,000 Kenyan shillings on anybody's account, you know that the next week you're expecting 1,000 Kenyan shilling fast start bonus. Okay? You're expecting 1,000 Kenyan shilling fast start bonus before you now use the rest to purchase certain things based on what the person wants. So we've properly understood the fast start bonus. Now let's move to the next bonus. That is the performance bonus. So please, if you don't understand, kindly go back and rewatch it. Now the performance bonus, please remember that we said that the type of order you make determines the type of money you make. And we then made mention that the money is in the retail, so our focus is going to be on the retail bonus. But nevertheless, you have to understand the other ones. So let's look at the performance bonus. So this is Madam Cat. This is Madam Cat. I'm going to keep using Madam Cat because this video was primarily made because of her. Okay? So let's say Madam Cat has 3 persons. Currently, she does have 3 persons. Her 2 sons and her husband. Right? So let us assume, we are making an assumption that Madam Cat is a gold partner. So she started as an entry member. She's a gold partner. What it means is that she's entitled to make 10%. 10% of what? 10% of performance bonus. 10% of performance bonus. So what it simply means is that your entry levels determines how much you make in performance bonus. Your entry levels determines how much you make in performance bonus. Look, based on the percentage. Okay, that is what it means. Now, 10% of what? Let's say account 1 has 100 PVs. Account 2 has 200 PVs. Account 3 has, let's say, 350 PVs. Now, what Longrich always does is that it will always hold, because take note, they are sharing profit with you. It will always hold the leg with the highest number of PVs and pay you on the 2 smaller legs. Take note, it will always hold the leg with the highest number of PV and pay you on the 2 smaller legs. So in this case, the 2 smaller legs is 100 plus 200, that is 300. So 300 PVs times your percentage, 0.1. I think it's about, so 0.1 times the exchange rate. That is Kenyan shilling 90. Remember, 1 PVs is to 90 Kenyan shilling. So that will be approximately, this is 30 times 90. Where's my calculator? It's my calculator. Oh, I cannot get my calculator. I'm coming. So that will be, let's see, so 300 times 0.1 times 90 Kenyan shilling. So that will be 2,000 2,700 Kenyan shilling in performance bonus. Please take note, I said that the upgrade order by default is not where the money is, but by default, that is what every stockist will always do for you if you don't specify the type of order that you want to make. And take note that performance bonus is paid. I made mention in the course of this video that your type of order will determine your type of commission or your type of income. So performance bonus is paid when you do an upgrade order. Performance bonus is paid when you do an upgrade order. Please take note of these PVs, the same PVs that we used here for performance. I'm also still going to use them for retail. So you see why we say that the main focus is in the retail. And this is 350. So the same PVs we're going to use for example. Okay, so that is performance bonus. Now another thing we want to look at is, so you see this performance bonus. You have these three legs, the company will hold one, pay you on the two smaller ones, look at your percentage, multiply by the exchange rate, that is your performance bonus. To be paid to your bank account every 3 weeks. Now we've looked at performance bonus. The next thing is development. Development is also paid based on if the type of order is upgrade. So development doesn't pay you based on your entry level in percentage. It only pays you based on if it's an upgrade order. Okay? If it's an upgrade order. Now for development, no matter your entry level, you get paid 10% of everything not less than 60 PVs. So what I'm saying is, for development, it is not dependent on your entry level, but it's only dependent on the type of order, which is upgrade. Now you get paid 10% of anything not less than 60 PVs based on leg balancing. What it means is that now all these PVs I've done here right now, I'm assuming that the company will keep, no, not assuming, the company will keep this biggest leg. Then I will assume that when these persons made their purchases, remember that the 100 PVs and the 200 PVs is accumulated PVs from thousands of people under them. They all come and accumulate under your first trade only. So assuming these 200 PVs or these 100 PVs was a one-time purchase. One-time purchase, what it means is that you pick up the Longrich form. When you pick up the form, everything you bought one time, the total points was 60 PVs and above. So if it is 60 PVs and above, Longrich says that after we've held the leg with the highest number of PVs, we're not going to pay you 10% of 300 PVs. So if it is correct, let's say 10% of 300 PVs is 30, right?
Yes.
10% of the times 90 Kenyan shilling, I think we'll be getting the same thing, right?
Yes.
We'll be getting the same thing. So plus 2,700 Kenyan shilling. This is an event where it is more than 60, it is 60 PVs and above. So even if it is 59 PVs, you do not enjoy development bonus. You do not enjoy development bonus. I'm talking about one time, not cumulatively. But if it is 60 PVs and above, you enjoy 10% development bonus based on leg balancing. Okay, now that development bonus is also paid based on upgrade order. But the thing is that for both performance bonus and development bonus, it is paid based on both first purchase and upgrade order. Okay, so performance bonus and development bonus is paid based on only first purchase and development upgrade order. So I've spoken about development, but kindly note I said that the money is in retail order as a retail bonus. The money is not in upgrade, but for the first purchase, none of us can skip that process. You cannot skip it. So for you not to skip the process and not to lose the money, if you have somebody coming up with 2,000 Kenyan shilling, 20,000 Kenyan shilling, first of all, always do the student combo, 5,000 Kenyan shilling package. Always do the student combo so that next week you earn 1,000 Kenyan shilling. Then that account will now be a first purchase. Then use the rest to buy as you so wish. So we've looked at entry levels, types of orders, types of income. Types of income we've looked at: fast start, performance, development. For the leadership bonus is a bit complex. Depending on your rank, Mr. Solomon, who is now our cameraman, will touch on the leadership bonus better. So depending on your rank, you earn between 10% to 45%. So Mr. Solomon will explain that later after I'm done with the retail order. Okay, then I'll turn to the cameraman. Right. So now let's move to the retail bonus. That's where I say the money is. So please take note. When I was talking about development bonus, you needed to have 3 people because your own purchase, when you buy with your own account, you don't get paid whenever you are doing an upgrade. Your own account, let's say this is your own account. Cat. Madam Cat has somebody here. 2, 3. Now, when Madam Cat does upgrade with her own account, she doesn't get paid. She only gets paid if it is an upgrade order. She only gets paid when these 3 guys are the ones doing the upgrade order, and when also the company keeps the leg with the highest number of PV. So what it simply means is that if you have one person alone doing 1 million PVs, you've automatically given the person your Longrich your 1 million PVs. Okay, so your own personal purchase, if it is an upgrade order, only moves you from student combo to silver, Q silver to silver, silver to gold, like that. Okay, so please, when you watch this video, you don't understand what is being said. Aside from Madam Cat, who has direct contact access to me, kindly leave a question on the comment box for any way you need clarity on, or probably my WhatsApp number will also be placed on the YouTube channel where you'll be watching this video on, so you can contact me for any clarity. But aside that, let's move to the retail bonus. So that is where the money is. That is where the M-Pesa is. That's where the pesa is. So please pay close attention. Now you see, for the retail bonus, this is what happens. So it means that when I am going to the stockist to buy, I have to specifically tell that stockist that what I'm buying is retail order. So take note, the order type determines the type of bonus, the type of money you make. And I did mention that the money is in retail, not the other ones. Okay, that does not mean that the other ones are not good enough, but the retail pays us more. Okay, so you always have to specify to the stockist, please, it's a retail order. Please, it's a retail order. If you don't specify it by default, they will always, if you do not specify by default, they will always do upgrade order. So now let's go into detail and understand why we are talking about retail order. So with a retail order alone, take note, Longrich says they pay us cash from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 cash, right? But now retail order alone has 4 ways of getting paid. Retail order alone has 4 ways of getting paid. But today on this video, we'll focus on just 2 of them. Number 1 is still retail order bonus. For this one, it's the same retail order. Longrich says that if you do anything greater than or equals to 30 PVs. So let's leave the greater than or equals to. And if you do anything not less than 30 PVs, we are going to pay you 4.5% of the 30 PVs, which is equals to 30 times 0.045 times 90 Kenyan shilling. We are getting, if I'm correct, if my calculator is correct, we are getting Kenyan shilling 121.5. So it simply means that the first way we are going to get paid on retail bonus, it means that if you do anything, the whole products you bought for a whole 30 days, so this is 30 days. You have 30 days, Monday to Friday, Monday to Sunday, 30 good days. If in the whole 30 days, everything you bought, the pointer is not less than 30 PVs, Longrich says we are going to pay you 4.5%. 4.5% of 30 PVs, you are going to get 121 Kenyan shilling, 50, I don't know what you call it, pesa or so. 1 to 1.5 for you alone. In this retail order, you don't need anybody to buy with you. With a retail order, you don't need any other person to be registered before you can get paid. You alone can be buying and you're getting paid. With a retail order, you alone can be buying and you're getting paid. So take note, you don't need Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. That. If you get them, it's an advantage, an added advantage for you. Even if you don't get them, you make money with a retail order. Now, imagine if you had just 100 people under you. It is not compulsory, but if you had 100 people under you doing only the retail order, so it means that you are going to be making 100 times 121.5 Kenyan shilling. I think that is approximately 1,210, right? I think 0, that's it, right? I'm coming.
So 12,000.
2 times 100. So 12,150. Right. That's what you are getting for only 100 people buying and selling these things for themselves. Now, the next set of example, before I move to the next set of example, how could these people be buying and selling this thing for themselves? Let us assume you have a community of product users, people who are only buying and selling or buying and using, people with health issues. People are suffering from stroke, people are suffering from ulcer, people are suffering from a lot of things. We have all the products here. So let's say you have that community, people who are always buying. The cap is 45 PVs, one cap alone. Atro Soup Reviver is 22.5. So imagine you have a community of product users who are consuming the product. Every time they are buying, you use that purchase to do retail order, not upgrade, retail order, retail order, retail order. Imagine you have that and there are up to 100 people. You are making about 12,250 Kenyan shilling, right? So now let's look at the second one, and that is the most beautiful one. We call it breakaway bonus. So number 2. Remember I did mention that the retail bonus alone has 4 ways you get paid. But in this video, we'll focus on just 2. So this one is also retail bonus, still within 30 days. It's always within 30 days. But this one, we call it breakaway bonus. Breakaway bonus. That's what we call this one. Okay? Now, how do we get paid on that? This one, Longrich says that for every purchase you make that is more than 30, not more or equals to, and is more than 30 PVs, okay, we are going to pay you between 21% to 45% of the excess. Now what this means is that, you see, you have a whole 30 days to be buying and selling or buying and using the Longrich products. So probability is that you can, maybe in a whole month, you can do 100 PVs, or you can do 200 PVs, or you can do 300 PVs. Longrich says that firstly, we're going to remove the requirement. This is what qualifies you to earn retail order bonus. For this requirement that you've qualified, you're going to earn 44.5%, which is 121.5 Kenyan shilling. Now, if it is more than the requirement, based on where it is, we're going to pay 21% to 45%. How exactly? Now, please take note. I want to manage the board. I'm trying to manage the board. Take note. Longrich says that if your excess is between 0 to 100, we are going to pay 21% of your excess. If your excess is between 100 to 200 points, we're going to pay you 25% of your excess. If your excess is between 200 to 400 points, we're going to pay you 29% of your excess. If it is 800 to 1,600, we're going to pay you 33% of your excess. If it is 1,600, I'm trying to manage the board, so please follow me attentively. 1,600 to 3,500, we're going to pay you 41% of the excess. If it is 3,500 and above, meaning 3,500 plus, we are going to pay you 45% of your excess. Please, in the course of my conversing, I have not drawn a chart that says Madam Card 1, 2, 3, like I did when I was talking about performance and development. I have not drawn a chart like that because for retail order, it does not require you to have any chart like that. If you have a chart like that, it's an added advantage. But even if you don't, you alone, Madam Card at the very top, anytime you buy, you get paid for buying, if only you do retail order. So let us understand these percentages better. Let's understand the percentages better. Remember I said the money is in the retail. So you have, let's say, maybe instead of just 30 PVs, you had 130 PVs in the whole 30 days. Longrich says that we're going to keep the 30 and pay you on the excess. So currently your excess is 100. So what will be your excess? It will be 100 times 21%, which is 0.21 times 90 Kenyan shilling, which is the rate per PVs you get. So let's see, 100 times 0.21 times 90. So you get Kenyan shilling 1,890. This money gets paid to your bank account the next month. If you do it in February, it mostly will come maybe beginning of every first month, depending on the calendar of the circle. That one is a different thing we'll learn later in the day. So what we're trying to make you understand is that, you see, the retail order, we have not done any trade. You have to bring 3 people, bring 20 people, bring 4 people before you can make money. No, you alone, just do retail order. You alone do retail order. If you followed my example, you realize that in the example like when I was talking about performance bonus, this leg, you can only earn based on leg balancing. And 350 was your biggest, which the company held. You got paid on this one. And that one was about 2,200 Kenyan shilling. With all these 300 PVs. And we have given an example where your excess for retail order is only 100. And your income is 1,890 Kenyan shilling. I said that the money is in the retail. If anybody has been telling you otherwise, they don't understand what I'm teaching you. Okay, so now let's look at, remember I said let's write these numbers out because I'm going to use it for the retail example. So let's look at that example. So the example is, so we had, let me use only these two, this one and this one. Okay, now let's say we have 300 PVs. Let's assume that is your excess. At this point, I believe you understand the retail order. The retail order means that if I do, when I'm buying, I tell the stockist, I'm doing retail order. If everything I'm buying falls under this threshold, the company is going to keep their 30 PVs and pay me the excess based on this threshold. So I'm assuming this is your excess. So your excess falls under where? It falls under 29%. It doesn't care if you have anybody under you or not. Not at all. So it will be 300 PVs times 29% times the exchange rate, which is equals to, let's look at it. So 300 times 0.29 times 90 Kenyan shilling. Hello? Can you see what I'm getting here? This is marvelous. 7,830 Kenyan shilling as compared to what you had if it was a first purchase or upgrade order and you are getting paid performance. Even if development comes in there, highest you will get is 4,400 Kenyan shilling if everything is correct. Look at what is happening here. Now imagine if I was to add all of this. This is 300 plus 750 because for retail order, it doesn't care if your leg is balanced or not. All your PVs. So let us do an example. There's no leg balancing in retail order. So let us do an example. 300, 350. That is 650. So 650. 650 falls under where? It falls under 29% still. Falls under 29% still. 650. No, this is 800 to 1,600. Oh, okay. So I guess I'm being corrected. I made a mistake. So please, I was corrected that I made a mistake in this approximation here. So 0 to 121%, 100 to 225%, 200 to 400. Yes, correct. I've seen my mistake. So 200 to 429%. So it is 400 to 800, 33%. So 800 to 1006. 1006 is 37%. Then 1006 to 3005 is 41%. Then we have 3005 plus is 45%. So please get that correctly. But even if you listen, you can always go to Google, type Longrich breakaway bonus, you will get the correct information. So 650 times 33% times 90 Kenyan shilling. This one doesn't care about leg balancing. Times 0.33 times 90 Kenyan shilling. You have 61,470 Kenyan shilling. And somebody said you should be doing upgrade order. Yes, the upgrade order only moves you. Please take note. Upgrade order only moves you from A, B, C, D up to infinity. Meaning that it increases your earning potential when somebody under you does performance bonus. Okay, when somebody under you does performance bonus, it takes you higher in percentage from 8, 10, 12 like that. But please kindly take note that not everybody that is registered under you will be able to be doing 30 PVs in the whole month. Okay, not everybody will be able to do 30 PVs in the whole month. So that I'm showing you that retail order makes you money does not mean that you should focus only on the retail order. Anybody that is not able to do 30 PVs should do upgrade order. But we all have 30 days to do at least 30 PVs plus. If you do only 30 PVs, you earn only this. If you do plus the excess, you get the excess based on this. So please, I hope you do understand this. Okay? Now let's look at something else. So we've also looked at the retail order. Now let's look at the incentives. But before we look at the incentives, I want to give us a little challenge. So let's say by adventure, maybe when you are watching this video, you might have not have gotten, maybe you've not understood the ranks and things. But that is what Solomon will come in. Mr. Solomon will come in and explain. Or should I let him explain it before we move? Yes, let Mr. Solomon come and explain the leadership bonus. No, Mr. Solomon, come and explain the leadership bonus first, so that when I come in and explain the Diamond 3 targets, they can easily appreciate it. So please, it's over to Mr. Solomon.
Okay. So I think whatever Mr. Paul has explained is very, very correctly, and everyone has understood everything. So what I'm going to take you through is the leadership bonus. As he made mention, the performance bonus and the development bonus are being paid based on upgrade order and first purchase. And you also have to understand that your upgrade order only upgrades you from student combo up to VIP. So the performance bonus, you are being paid on upgrade order. Your personal sales or personal purchases, that's the upgrade order, upgrades you from silver, gold, platinum, VIP. And the people under you, their purchases pays you the performance and the development, all based on upgrade order. So let's look at the leadership bonus. With the leadership bonus, the company says, as you are building the business, let's say this is you. As you are building the business, definitely you are going to be building with people. As you are building with people, okay? This is the structured, the business structure. Longrich has given us this structure. We should build a business based on this structure. Now, as you are building the business, let's say you started with 60 PV. You started with 60 PV. The company says we move up in ranks. We have from diamond 1, that is D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. Then from D7, we go to SD1, SD2, SD3, SD4, SD5. I have enough space, so I'm making use of it. Now, the company says your purchase together with your organization's purchase, if the total sum up to 720, you become diamond 1. So let's say you have 60 PV. This is Mr. A, Mr. B, okay, Mr. C. If your 60 PV together with, let's say your first leg has 240, here has 300, here has, let's say 450. Let's say adding this, they all sum up to 720. Automatically you become diamond 1. And in this business we have legs. This is your leg 1, leg 2, and leg 3. Now, the people you sign them up directly, they are your first generation. So let's say you sign these people up, these people become your first generation. When these people also sign other people up, when the people you sign them up, they also sign people up, these people become their first generation, but your second generation. So as the PVs are coming in, again, your PVs together with everyone in your business PV, when it sum up to 1,680, you become diamond 2. You become diamond 2. Now, before you go to diamond 3, there are some conditions. The company says you need 3,600 PVs. Now, with the 3,600, as I made mention, before you go to diamond 2, you and your organization, you need 1,680 PVs. But now, before you go to diamond 3, you have to at least get 2 diamond 2s in any of the 2 legs. I said this is leg, this is your leg, this is your leg, and these are your generations. So this Mr. A has to accumulate 1,680 PVs in order to achieve diamond 2, and any of the 2 legs remaining should also accumulate 1,680 before you go to diamond 3. Before you go to diamond 4, you need 15,000 PVs. The same thing applies here. Now, before Mr. A moves to diamond 3, he also has to get 2 diamond 2s, just like you also needed. He also has to get 2 diamond 2s from here and from here. So each of them, or each, let's say here or here, or here or here, or here or here, at least 2 of the legs should accumulate 1,680 to achieve diamond 2, so that Mr. A will go to diamond 3. The same thing applies here, 1,680, 1,680, he will go to diamond 3. Then you have to go to diamond 4. But remember that diamond 3 is 3,600 each. So adding them will only be 7,200. But the company says you need 15,000 PVs. So there has to be an excess before you move to diamond 4. The same thing applies to diamond 5. You need 75,000 PVs. You also need to have at least 2 diamond 4s in 2 of the legs. Before you go to diamond 6, that is 225,000 PVs. The same thing applies. You have to get at least 2 diamond 5s in your leg. Before you go to diamond 7, that is 450,000 PVs. Your point together with your organization's points. And so far as you meet the requirements, any of the two of the legs achieving diamond 6, you go to diamond 7. Okay, and it goes like that. The last rank is Star Director 5. But before you achieve Star Director 1 up to Star Director 5, all the legs has to produce these diamonds. Let's take a look at the diamond 7. You need diamond 5 in all the legs. So in diamond 7, you have to make sure all the 3 legs are working. But understand that, as Mr. Paul said, the bonuses, only the performance and the development depend on the legs to be paid. But the retail order bonus doesn't depend on the legs to be paid. So this is the leadership bonus and the
leadership bonus and the
rank achievement
or advancement.
Yes, rank advancement. Okay, thank you very much.
All right, so thank you guys. Thank you once again. I hope that this is about 45 minutes. I hope you've been able to learn a lot, because now you're not coming to look at something. You see, like I did mention earlier on, the performance bonus and the development bonus, it is based on your legs being balanced, and it is based on people under you making pushes. But the retail order, it is not based on anybody. Retail order, for you to get paid retail bonus, it's only based dependent that you have to just do the retail order. You alone at the very top here, you alone can be doing your retail orders and be getting paid. But there's something I normally would say personally, that Longrich is a mining site with so many mineral deposits, such as cars, travel, scholarship, houses, what have you, including pesa, including money, including sika, including ego. So what have you. Now what we need to learn how to do is to use the same effort to get all those mineral deposits. So the reason why we are showing you the leg balancing is because we want you to use the same leg balancing to move from diamond 1 to diamond 2 to diamond 3 to diamond 4 to diamond 5 up to what have you. Now I was expecting Mr. Solomon to make us understand why we want to move from diamond 1 to diamond 2. The reason being that from diamond 1 to diamond 2, if there is somebody under you, who is making 1 million Kenyan shilling, the person is making 1 million Kenyan shilling in this business. Longrich says that if you are the one that bought that person, depending on where he is under you, if he's making 1 million Kenyan shilling as performance bonus, you as a diamond 1 leader, we're going to pay you 10% of his 1 million Kenyan shilling if he's under this leg. This person, if he's making 1 million Kenyan shilling and is in this level of your trade, we're going to pay you 10%, and you are in diamond 2, we're going to pay you 10%. So it means that the same person, it means that in diamond 1, people in diamond 1, you earn 10% on them. your first generation, you earn 10% of them if you are in diamond 1 yourself. So the moment you move from diamond 1 to diamond 2, those in your second generation, you earn 10% on them, and so on and so forth. We're not going to learn everything tonight. But now, having understood the diamonds, I want to give us a challenge. Please, if you are a bit tired, pause the video, relax, come back and watch the video. But because the main thing is now what I'm coming to show to you right now. What is this main thing? We are challenging you. Alright, so basically, the main thing I want to challenge you to do is this. You see, I want to challenge you to, between now and December 31st, to become a diamond 3 partner. Now, what does it entail to become a diamond 3 partner? You need 3,600 PVs, like he made mention. 3,600 PVs. So, how do you achieve that? You can achieve that in a lot of ways. If you have 90 days, we call it a 90 days game plan. That is 3 months. 3 months to achieve diamond 3. I achieved it. In my first month, I did diamond 1, my second month, diamond 2, my third month, diamond 3. So now, how do you achieve those PVs? This is it. 3,600 PVs, you divide that by your 3 months. If you divide it by 3 months, it means that every month, if I do 1,200 PVs, this is monthly. If I do 1,200 PVs monthly, I can achieve my target. So if I further divide this by 4 weeks, it means that every week, if I do 300 PVs weekly, I can achieve my target. Now, if I further divide this thing again into 6 days, maybe you rest on Sunday, 6 days. It means that every day in 6 days, if I'm able to do 50 PVs, I can achieve my target on a daily basis. How do you achieve that target? You can achieve that target in 3 different ways. Before we look at the how, let's look at the why. Why do you want to achieve the target? Now, this target you are going to be achieving, you're going to be doing the retail orders alone. It doesn't matter if it is you alone doing the retail orders. The reason why we are saying balance these legs is so that these people will also enjoy something of it. But even if the legs are not there, you alone can do your business alone. Okay? You alone can do your business alone. Now, why do you want to achieve it before I explain the how you can achieve it? Why we want to achieve it is because if we look at 3,600 PVs, if you remember the threshold we spoke about, the breakaway bonus, it falls under 45%. 45% times Kenyan shilling 90, it will be equals to, so that will be 3,600 points times 0.45 times 90 Kenyan shilling. So it means that between now and the next 90 days, you would have made 145,800 Kenyan shilling paid directly to your bank account if you do only upgrade order between and the next 90 days. So, yes, if you do only retail order, 145,800 Kenyan shilling. This is an approximation. It could be more, it could be less. Okay. Now, this is why you want to do 90 days. If you do 90 days, you are able to achieve in 90 days. Teach the people under you why they want to do 90 days and how they can do it. So, how can you do this 90 days? How can you achieve the 90 days? I will further break this thing down. Before I break it down, let me show you the how. Now, firstly, you want to do is you want to create a community. If you want to create a community of what? Of product users. You want to create a community of product users such as hospitals, your family and friends, people you know around you, gyms, here and there. Just people around you that are just consuming the products because of you. How exactly? Let's say per adventure, maybe you had maybe for you are an health enthusiast, you love health issues. So maybe you have some set of old people you supply only Arthur alone is 22 PVs. In addition to calcium. Now, why are we using this one? Then we also have green tea, and then the liner. I think green tea. I'm not too sure of what the PVs are in Kenya, but I think calcium is 13.75, green tea is 6, then liner is 3 PVs. Now imagine you had a community of old people with bone issues, with they need to abuse their immune system, they're easily feeling body pains and things. Arthur is good for anything bone or joints. Calcium, the same thing. Green tea relieves stress. The liner, Madam Cat is a real testimony. The liner and the Arthur. So for somebody with any bone or joint issues, this is the pack. So imagine you're a person that you just have those customers who consume the products from you. Every month they call you to consume these products. This is how many PVs? Let's see, 22.5 plus 13.75 plus 9. We have 45.25. Right? This is one old person you are supplying these things to for their health. Now imagine you have about 10 of them in a whole month. That means that you have 450, if I'm correct, 45.25 times 10, 452.5 PVs every month. Every month by supplying this pack to only old people with health issues. Okay, now let's look at another example. So first, create a community of product users. Create a community of product users. This business is about buying and selling. If you cannot sell, forget about the business. Now, another example is you have people who are workers, your family and friends, who are colleagues at the office, who are colleagues at where you are working. Maybe for them, they use only the soap. I'm not too conversant with the PVs in Kenya, but let me use Ghana for example. The soap is 4.8, so you can confirm the Kenyan PVs, okay? The paste is very good. The soap, any skin related issues, the soap takes care of that. The paste is 3.5 points. Right. Then let's see, maybe they also use the body cream. Assume the body cream is 4.2. Then we're assuming they also use the liner as well. The liner is good for both men and women. Women with any hormonal issues, fibroid, menstrual disorder, and men with stroke, with any body pain issues. So the liner is 3 points in Kenya. Let's sum the total. 4.2 plus 3.5 plus 4.2. Did I get that? 4.8 plus 3.5 plus 4.2 plus 3. That is one single customer, 5.5 points. Now, one individual who is a family and friend that you know, you've been able to make them to only use, I say community of users, meaning that you should not force them to become partners, to join the business like you. No, you only want them to be consuming these products every month through you. They will call you, Madam Card, please, I need one soap, one paste, one body cream, one liner. If you sum that up, that is 15.5 PVs. When this thing gets finished, they will come back again. When they get finished, they will come back again. When they get finished, they will come back again. Imagine you have 20 persons doing this with you every month. That is about 310 PVs. You are using this thing to do retail orders. If you are selling these things to these people, you would have made your normal buying and selling. The essence of doing buying and selling is to make profit. You would have made your normal profit. By the time you're not entered into the Longrich system as retail order, Longrich will still pay you for buying again. Right. So first, community of users. These people, you don't want to bother with the Longrich business. You see, this video is very lengthy. They don't have that time to watch this lengthy video, but you do. So you just want to be supplying them. Now the next set of people you want to focus on is you want to create a community of retailers. You want to create a community of retailers. People who are going to be buying and selling the Longrich product because of you or through you. Now, these people, you're not going to sell to them at your own price. You're going to sell to them at the Longrich price. Okay? You're going to sell to them at the Longrich price. Now, imagine that this is you. Imagine that this is you. You are up here. Okay? You are up here. Now, you have, let me call this one stores. Let me call them stores. Create community of retailers. Okay? Now, you have community of retailers who are buying and selling the products. Cosmetic shops, beauty shops, pharmacies, clinic, what have you. They are buying and selling the products. You just educate them on the products, what they want to buy and sell. Then you also educate them on only doing retail order. Don't bother them with the whole business. They don't have the time. Show them that, sweetheart, when you are buying and selling our products, you also get paid. You are not coming to teach them everything we have taught you. No, this one is for you because you are part of us, because you're going to build a business with us. Then you're only going to teach them only retail order without even telling them what Longrich is about, cars and things. No. So remember, imagine you have one woman. That woman sells only toothpaste. And this toothpaste that she sells, in the whole 30 days, this woman is able to sell 30 toothpaste, 30 of them. I'm not conversant with the points of the toothpaste in Kenya, but I'm going to use the Ghana one. So let's say each point is 3.5. Now that means that woman has sold toothpaste. Remember, she has bought from you 30 times 3.5. No, I'm coming. 30 times 3.5 is 105 points. She has been able to buy this thing from Longrich. She will go and sell it. She will make her regular profit. Then, looking at 105 points, where does it fall under? If you do remember what we spoke about earlier in the video, 105 points falls under 25% times 90 Kenyan shilling. That should be times 0.25 times 90. Am I correct? Please, the calculations we are doing, the calculator, I'm not too sure if it is correct. So if you can always cross check it, it would be nice. So that would be Kenyan shilling, 2,362.5. Now, this market woman who sells only toothpaste, she has been able to buy any toothpaste from Longrich. She has sold the toothpaste. Then when she bought it, you created an account for her. You created an account for her in Longrich. You did not bore her or try to disturb her to bring 3 people, to bring 4 persons. No, you only created the account for her and told her that when she's buying, the company will also pay her for selling. The products are also good. This woman, every time she's buying, she's only doing retail order. If possible, you can manage the woman's account for her. Now, it means that after she has sold, made her regular profit, at the end of next month, Longrich will also still pay her 2,363 Kenyan shilling. Who is that store owner? Who is that person who buys and sells that will not be interested in a product that when she buys, she gets paid for buying? So this target that is here, 3,600 PVs, you can achieve it like this. So imagine you have 10 stores doing 105 or 20 stores doing 105 in a month. If you are lucky enough, you can go to a shop, she can tell you that, okay, you give me the body cream, 45, the soap, 60. That is about 500 something PVs. Community of retailers, community of users, product users. Then the next set of people you are looking for are people like you. People are willing to watch this video and they will not get bored. People are willing to watch this video and they will not get tired. People are willing to attend meetings every single day, they will not get tired. Those are people that will do the business with you. So people that will do the business with you. For those people, they are coming to do the business with you. Go around, look for this market women. You build the business together with them. But you see, this first person, he has something to do with the business. He's only going to consume. This second person, he has something to do with the business, but only as a retail order owner. That is it. So I'm not going to go straight and explain anything else. Now let me come back to this target we are giving here. So we made mention that if you can achieve 3,600 PVs, you can go with about 140 something thousand, about 200. I've forgotten the exact mathematics I did. Kenyan shilling, plus or minus. Now, if you divide this by 3 months, you have 1,200 a month. Divide 1,200 a month by 4 weeks, you have 3,300 PVs a week. Divide this by 6 days, you have 50 PVs a week. Now, these 50 PVs a week, a day, sorry to say. Imagine if you now divide this one again. This is division. Imagine if you had just 5 new retailer users every day who are saying that I need 1 toothpaste, I need 1 this, I need 1 that. 5 of them every new day. Or imagine you have 5 new retailers who are buying every single day. So 50 divided by 5 is 10 PVs. So imagine you have 5 people who are buying, maybe let's say soap is 4.8. Please, I'm not saying soap in Kenya is 4.8. This is Ghana's own. Then maybe paste is 3.5. That is approximately 3.5 plus 4.8. So maybe let's add what can we add to that? Let's add dew. Let's say is 3.5. Soup plus 3.5. at his total of 11.8. Imagine even if you have 5 store owners who are buying only one every single day, 5 of them, you've been able to achieve 11.8 times 5. That has got you over 60 PVs in that day. Your target has been achieved. So decide what you want to achieve in this company. If it is car you want to drive, if it is house you want to drive, if it is travel you want to travel, if it is your child you want to send to the USA or China 4 years degree for free, if it is you that wants to go to the US in Colorado to go and study for free, decide what you want to achieve. When you decide what you want to achieve, now decide how, try to understand how many PVs do you need to achieve that. If you understand the number of days you want to achieve that, you need to achieve that, divided by the number of days you have, the target you've given to yourself. If it's a 1 year target, if it's a 2 years target, divided by the number of period you've given yourself, divided by the number of months, divided by the number of weeks, then begin to achieve your target on a daily basis. So I think on that note, we've spoken a lot. We cannot talk about everything one day. As we move along, we'll keep learning. As we move along, we'll keep learning. We've spoken a lot about a lot of things. So if you're watching this video on YouTube, if somebody shared this video with you, if there's any part of the whole thing you do not understand, you need clarity, my number is going to be in the description box. Kindly get back to me, message me for any question. So Madam Cat, I hope that this video finds you at the right time. If you watch it, you don't understand, you can find time, we'll make another video for you. We just want you to understand the business purpose so that you can move our KE, you can run with it, then we can also find time and do business together. Thank you very much. Solo, please, do you have anything to add? Gamper, I think you should add something at least. Like, add something to the people.
Okay, anybody watching this video, Madam Catherine, we did this video purposely for you. Definitely, we hope people will also watch this video, and all what we've spoken about, as Mr. Paul said, if you don't understand anything, just let us know, then we'll discuss it further, and if possible, there's other video that we'll be doing. Okay, so as he said, we want to train you to be able to, understand the whole business, and to be able to push our KE. We really want to take over the whole Africa. So thank you very much, and definitely we'll try as much as possible and help you also understand the whole business that we have. Thank you.
Alright, so like you rightly said, yes, I forgot to mention that. So this is just the business. Now we're also going to create another video separately. That's going to be a separate video. Now we're going to teach you how to log into your Longrich account, how to check your PV, how to check your money, how to check the people under you, so you know how to balance the legs, all those things. That's a separate video. So we're going to create that after this video. So you also find that particular video's link in the description box of this video, so you can watch it later on. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.